Good morning, we're at the Gheerulla Falls turnoff on Gheerulla Road and about to go on the Sunshine Coast Hinterland Great Walk through the Gheerulla Valley. So this is a fire trail for steep descent down to Gheerulla Falls. Okay, we've reached the turnoff to Gheerulla Falls. It's a little track. Used to come here as a kid. In fact, we drove a EH Holden down here. The road was maintained better before it was a great walk. You certainly wouldn't do it now. This track was here, but I don't think it was as in good nick as it is now. I don't think there were stairs. Falls are running well. We've had a lot of rain. And the falls are flowing really well. Okay, we're back on the Great Walk. This is Gheerulla Creek. You can get your feet wet on this creek crossing. I think we'll be okay today. We're about to cross what I call Little Gheerulla Creek. It's like a little log bridge. I've been up that creek in another video before. There's some nice waterfalls. And then there's a big high one that's very hard to navigate. This is what I call the weeping wall. I thought it'd have a bit more water today, but it doesn't. It always seems to just be leaking water out from the rocks. It's just off the track. So here's the second crossing of Gheerulla Creek, and this is the hardest crossing on the whole Great Walks in terms of keeping your shoes dry. I think I can get across it today but it can be a real pain. I got across in the past. I have gone in with a shoe and it was really annoying. There was a massive slip washout here I've done a bit of work to fix it up. It was like half the width this track was after a lot of rain. You now got this flat bit that goes through beautiful rainforest. It's just really green. It's just a nice part of the Gheerulla Valley. Now starting to get even more greener. This Gheerulla Valley section's probably the most wilderness section of the Sunshine Coast. Hinterland, great walk. And the Blackall 50 and 100 kilometre runners go this way anti-clockwise around the Gheerulla circuit, and it's a favourite section for them. They always talk about it. There's a lot of people walking today at the car park. It was pretty full. It's good to see. Now coming to the third crossing of Gheerulla Creek. It has a bridge, which is good. I have seen it underwater. It's just a beautiful flow today. And now we're at the fourth and final crossing of Gheerulla Creek. This creek is one of those creeks when there's a lot of rain. It's incredible how much water comes down here. Now we're climbing upstairs to go up a little hill and then back down again beside Gheerulla Creek. A few months ago they did a big burn off to the left of the track here. It's more dry out forest here. And to the right hasn't been burnt off near the creek. I think a fire started and then they used the opportunity to do a burn off. Back down beside Gheerulla Creek. And we're just crossing a little feeder creek. It's just a beautiful walk. Big mossy base of a fallen tree. This looks like a face. Bit of water in the creek. You do walk on some dry creek bed. Can be hard to see where the track goes. I think I'm on it. Yep, back on the track. then back onto the dry creek bed again. You go across it to the other side. It's a really nice wilderness walk. See how it would be hard if you're doing running, you could easily fall over. I went off track a bit. I should have gone this way. Beautiful base of a big tree. Here's another one of those fallen trees. It's fallen and then got held up by another tree. Just beautiful walking beside the creek. I've seen this section of the track underwater before and quite deep. She's a little flooded at the moment even. So they've done a lot of backburning here. Never seen it like this before. Over another little feeder creek. And then there's a little switchback section. Now we go past Little Gheerulla Hump. Very brown water from all the rain. So we've come out from the track. So 5.4 kilometres from Gheerulla Falls, and we're 6.9 kilometres from Ubergy. That's the way we've come from. And 6.6 kilometres to Thorberthalba. So we've had a big tree come down across the track. Then we'll come out here and go onto the fire trail from Sam Kelly Road, or that Gheerulla Creek campground. This is about as far as I'll go today. We'll go back, might look at the creek on the way back a bit, see how we go. Back along the creek, and some nice sections here. Pretty cool view. This would be a fun place in summer. It's just going into winter now. This is a very nice area. It's just waterfall after waterfall. That tree's not struggling for water. There's waterfalls or cascades everywhere. Green cascades. So we're a bit more upstream on Gheerulla Creek, just looking at the creek where the track goes away from it. It's been a lot harder to move around in this section than the last one. So just walking back, here's the junction to Uberg Walkers Camp, 1.8 kilometres, and the Delisha entrance at Linda Garrett, 6.9 kilometres. So you can see Thilberthalba is 11.7 kilometres if you go anti-clockwise, and 9.2 kilometres if you go clockwise. Just coming back to the car park, thank God. It's a nasty climb from the Gheerulla Falls up to Delisha Road. So that's the end of the walk through the Gheerulla Valley and back on the Sunshine Coast Hinterland Great Walk.